Hello friends, welcome back to my channel MT Maths. So let's begin. Two adjacent sides of a cyclic quadrilateral are 2 and 5 and the angle between them is 60 degree. If the area of the quadrilateral is 4 root 3, then the perimeter of the quadrilateral is. Four options are given. So let's begin by drawing the diagram of this question. First we'll draw a circle because cyclic quadrilateral is given. So let's draw a circle. Now we'll draw a cyclic quadrilateral inside it. This is the first side, second side, third side, and fourth side. Okay. Let's name these corners A, B, C, D. Let the cyclic quadrilateral be A, B, C, D. The question is like this. Two adjacent sides are 2 and 5. So let's take AD as 2. Diagram is not to the scale. And AB as 5. Okay. And included angle between them is 60 degree. Correct. Now area of this triangle is given. Area of this, sorry, ABCD is given as 4 root 3. We have to find out the perimeter of this cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. To find the perimeter of this quadrilateral, we need to know BC. Let BC be X and DC be Y. To know the perimeter of this quadrilateral, we need to know X and Y. So for perimeter, we have to write 2 plus 5 plus X plus Y. So if we look closely, we need not find out X and Y, but we have to find out their sum. We don't need the actual values of X and Y, but we have to find out the value of their sum to find the perimeter. So we will focus on finding X plus Y rather than X and Y individually. Correct. So let's begin by doing a small construction. We'll join B and D. Let its length be D. So in triangle ABD, we can apply cosine law by writing cos 60 degree equal to 2 square plus 5 square minus D square upon 2 into 2 into 5. Correct. Cos 60 is half. So RHS becomes 4 plus 25 is 29 minus D square upon 2 into 10. 2 gets cancelled out. And if we take this 10 to LHS, so this becomes 10 equal to 29 minus D square. So D square is equal to 29 minus 10, that is 19. Okay. So we have derived this length BD, which is we have called D. Now in cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are supplementary. That means their sum is 180 degree. So if angle A is 60, angle C will be 180 degree minus 60 degree. Correct. That means this will be equal to 120 degrees. So I can apply cosine law in triangle BCD also. In triangle BCD, cos 120 degree is equal to x square plus y square minus d square, x square plus y square minus d square upon 2xy. Correct. Cos 20 is minus half equal to x square plus y square minus d square is 19. We have just derived it. 2xy in denominator, 2 gets cancelled out. So this will become x square plus y square minus 19 equal to minus xy. X square plus y square plus xy equal to 19. Correct. So we have got a relation in x and y. Since there are two variables x and y, we need another relation in x and y to find their values, or rather their sum. So we haven't used the condition that area of ABCD is 4 root 3. So let's use it. So area of ABCD is equal to 4 root 3. So let's divide this quadrilateral ABCD into triangles, namely ABD and BDC. So this can be written as area triangle ABD plus area triangle BDC is equal to 4 root 3. Correct. Now I am going to tell you a concept how to find the area of triangle if we are given with two adjacent sides at two sides and angle between them. So this is a concept you should know, will help you in future questions also. So if we are given with A and B sides and angle C is also given, so area of triangle can be written as half AB sine C. If B and C are given, we can write half BC and angle A is given sine A. Or if we are given with A and C and angle B, so we can write the area of triangle like this. Okay. So it all depends on two sides and the angle between them. So area of ABD, we know 2 and 5 and angle between them is 60 degree. So first area of triangle is given by half 2 into 5 into sine 60 degree plus area of second triangle, that is BCD, it will be given by half xy into sine 120, half xy into sine 120. This is equal to 4 root 3. So this 2 and 2 cancelled out, and sine 60 we already know is root 3 by 2 plus half sine, sorry, x into y. Sine 120 is again sine 60, sine 180 minus 60 is sine 60, that is root 3 by 2 equal to 4 root 3. Correct. So xy root 3 by 4 is equal to 4 root 3 minus 5 root 3 by 2 equals 8 root 3 minus 5 root 3 is 3 root 3 by 2. This 2 gets cancelled out with this 4. So and root 3 cancels, xy is equal to 6. This is condition number 2. So we'll refer the condition 1 and condition 2 and we'll try to focus on finding x plus y. So x square plus y square plus xy is how much? 19. This is our condition 1. So I'll put xy in this equation. So I'll get x square plus y square equal to 13. X square plus y square can be written as x plus y whole square minus 2xy. So we already know the value of x into y. So this becomes 12 and x plus y whole square we are getting as 25. So x plus y is 5. It can't be minus 5 as x and y are sides of a quadrilateral. We are getting x plus y as 5. So just formality is remaining. Perimeter is 2 plus 5 plus x plus y, and we have derived the value of x plus y as 5. So this becomes 7 plus 5 equal to 12. This is our answer. Let's see which option is correct. So option A is correct. I hope all of you have got this question. Thanks very much for watching. Have a nice day.